Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, YouTube land, and wherever this video may go, to say that I'm pissed at the WWE right now is an understatement of the freaking century. This happened once before when Christian lost his title within less than a week. I watched Summer Slam last night, and nothing that I thought was going to happen happened. Or I should say, nothing that should have happened happened. I don't get WWE anymore. I've been following this company for the better part of half of my life, since I was 12 years old. And the reason I started following this company is for an escape. Now all I want to do is escape it, but I can't because I think I have that emotional cord to it, thinking that it would get better over time, with the passage of time, I should say. But last night showed me that all it's doing is abusing the smart, abusing long-time wrestling fans, abusing. They give, ultimately, the WWE Championship to a glass ceiling guy, an untouchable, someone who cannot be touched, someone who can violate the wellness policy more than once, more than twice, I believe. If the count's right, I believe he's on his fourth try. I don't know. For a minute there, I was ecstatic. I mean, I was over the moon for the main event. I mean, it was a good, solid match on the part of Daniel Bryan. John Cena attempted to keep up, but he didn't in the end. The U.S. title match, I thought RVD should have had at least one more run before he retires, and his retirement date's coming up soon. I can feel it in my bones and my body. The one that I feel the most for, though, actually the second person I feel the most for is Christian, because I have a feeling. I think the King or JBL said it was his last best chance, and they decided to keep the title on Alberto Del Rio last night. So I believe King or JBL were right. Christian's last best chance was last night, and I don't know if he wants another shot. I believe Christian will announce his retirement within the next month. It could be tonight. It could be next week. I don't know, but I wholeheartedly believe that Christian will announce his retirement based off of last night's match. Now I have the results in front of me, but I had to get I had to get a little bit more off my chest because, like I said, I don't know if I can be a fan of this anymore. I mean, I will still continue to watch the product, but I don't know, because they say they want to progress. They say they want to give reins over to Daniel Bryan, guys like Daniel Bryan and CM Punk and uh, other guys, like smaller, like up and coming guys, but even Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and then they say they want to give the company, they want to give the reins of the company over to those guys and help the company progress in the next era. But if they keep the titles on guys like John Cena, Randy Orton, a whole bunch of other guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. We see the same 4 or 5 guys with the same titles. I don't get it. RVD should have had at least one more run with the title. Okay, not as long as a run, not as long as a regular run, but it would have been nice to see a nostalgic moment for a couple of minutes, you know? It would have been nice to see Daniel Bryan actually bring the company into the next millennium. You know, at least have him and CM Punk be on top of the world together, at least. CM Punk knowing that he beat Brock Lesnar, and Daniel Bryan knowing that after all that hard work, they both made it in their own ways. Okay, not for 434 days, but at least let Daniel Bryan be WWE Champion. Come on, guys. Seriously. Now what'll happen is Randy Orton will hold it for the next 2 or 3 years, and then John Cena will get another shot. And then we'll be in the same boat over and over again. Instead of having an up-and-coming guy like Daniel Bryan show what the small guy can do. The only reason small guys have a chance right now, have a window of opportunity, because of guys like Eddie Guerrero, Shawn Michaels, stuff like that, people like that. Who am I thinking of right now? Randy Savage and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, guys like that. I don't get why a wellness policy violator, as many times as Randy Orton has violated the wellness policy, gets shot after shot after shot after shot. It demoralizes the fan. It demoralizes the guys in the back who work their asses off. And it brings back to the point, it harkens back to the point where CM Punk made in 2011, where he cut the promo on John Laurinaitis talking about guys like Harry Smith or D.H. Smith, or, you know, guys like Chris Masters. He was talking about those guys who worked their asses off but still got cut. And instead of the company bringing them into their offices, they got cut over the friggin' phone. This harkens back all the way to that promo back in 2011. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Now, like I said, I've got the results right here in my hand, right here, folks. And I could read them off, but then what do we expect from Raw tonight? Somebody said on Twitter, it was one of my friend J Dub's fans. He does a Pro Wrestling Talk Radio. He does a show called Pro Wrestling Talk Radio, or PWTR. One of his fans said, and I quote, "I wouldn't be surprised if tonight on Raw, the 19th of August, 2013, at 8/7 Central, that if Ric Flair all of a sudden came out with Randy Orton and Triple H under Line in the Sand by Motorhead. And all of a sudden we see the reformation of Evolution, except without Batista. And I said, you know what, man, you're right. I see that possibility. I highly see that possibility going down. And you know, I just don't. I'm disgusted. That's the bottom line. I'm disgusted. I'm sick. I'm tired. I want to see something different. And I'm not saying that. I'm not going to see that. I don't know if we'll ever see that. I know what I'm talking about somewhat. I've never been inside the business, but I've been following the business long enough to know what I want to see and what I'm seeing. And what I'm seeing is complete and utter garbage. Outside of guys and girls like Natalya, Dolph Ziggler, who else is doing really well? Daniel Bryan. Those are just 3 of the names that come to my mind at this very moment that could actually mother freaking wrestle. All these other guys are, and it, you know, like Daniel Bryan cut on John Cena the week before last night's match. An entertainer. I mean, I know there are guys who can wrestle. There are more guys who can wrestle, but those are the 3 names that come to mind right now. Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler, and Natalya are people who could actually go out there and have a good freaking match. Right now, as we speak. I don't get it. So I'll just run off the results right now. And you guys can tweet me at CA Junior 1985 Junior. Capitalize the C, please, because I will not get the tweets otherwise. Once again, that's CA Junior 1985 1985 Junior at twitter.com. So I'll put my Twitter handle in the description of this video. I'll also put where else you can reach. Actually, I'll just tell you where else you can reach me, because I've only got my Twitter account and my here on YouTube. So those are the only 2 places you can reach me. Or you can email me too, but you have to inbox me. You have to ask me first before you can get my email address. Or you can even comment too. I enjoy comments. I wish you guys would comment. I work hard on these videos and I just like some feedback, that's all. So yeah, here we go. The pre-show match, U.S. title, Dean Ambrose versus RVD. Dean Ambrose of the Shield wins. Whoop-de-doo. I thought, you know, like I said, RVD is another one that can wrestle. Those are 4. There's 4. Daniel Bryan, Natalya, and Dolph Ziggler, and RVD. 4 names that can actually go out there and have a good friggin' match. Not technical matches as far as Dolph Ziggler or Daniel Bryan can bring, but at least they can go out there and have a good friggin' match. And of course, Natalya. Natalya comes from blood. I mean, royal blood as far as wrestling goes. So, yeah. So here we go. Like I said, U.S. title for the pre-show match. Dean Ambrose wins with the Shield. Segment number 2, Inferno match, or the Ring of Fire match. Kane versus Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt and the Wyatts win after his followers, after Bray's followers cover the flames with a flame retardant blanket. I don't get it. I thought it was supposed to keep them out, but obviously the firefighters and the ring personnel didn't do a very good job. as to keep a fire-retardant blanket right there where they could reach it. Segment number 3, excuse me. Paul Heyman cuts a promo, basically saying both gentlemen have CM Punk and Brock Lesnar have agreed to a no disqualification match early on that day. That's basically what that was. Segment number 4, Cody Rhodes versus Damien Sandow. Cody ends up winning. Face goes over, and Damien Sandow goes over into the corner like a little baby and cradles the briefcase. Segment number 5, Christian versus Alberto Del Rio. Like I said before, I believe that Christian will announce his retirement, if not tonight, very, very, very soon, based off the loss in this match. Alberto Del Rio retains his World Heavyweight Championship. And like I said before, it was either JBL or the King said that this was his last. He felt that this was his last best chance, and I wholeheartedly agree. I do not believe the company has faith in Christian anymore. I believe Christian has faith in the company, but I don't believe the company has faith in Christian anymore. And I don't understand why. He's one of the most hardworking guys in the business. One of the originals I grew up watching, along with Kane, The Undertaker, and a whole host of others that should still be in the company, in their prime, that is, not so much in their current state, but as long as they're in their prime, they should still be in the company. That's what I'm saying. So when that day comes, and not if, but when that day comes, it'll be the true end of an era of Edge and Christian. Edge had to retire early due to injury, forced retirement for Edge, and then I believe Christian, like I said, will announce his retirement due to the loss to Alberto Del Rio last night. Segment number 6, Miz and Maria Menounos. I don't know why Maria Menounos was on SummerSlam. I guess SummerSlam Access. She had a match. And I don't know. I'm just bypassing that. Segment number 7. Natalya versus Brie Bella. Natalya wins. Stupid Total Divas match. That's all that needs to be said about that. Segment number 8. The match, at least the second match I was waiting to see. Whew. After a good, hard-fought match, back and forth, Paul Heyman got involved. He finally got a shot from CM Punk. A fist shot from CM Punk. Counter after counter, submission after submission. At one point, Brock had CM Punk in the Kimura, and as we all know, the Kimura is an unescapable hold. We saw that twice with Triple H. We saw that, I believe, once with Shawn Michaels as well. But somehow CM Punk managed to escape the Kimura lock, and end all be all after a huge fight. After Paul Heyman broke up what I felt was the pin to win. Punk had just given Brock the GTS, and Paul Heyman broke it up. Brock Lesnar ends up winning after a F5 onto a chair, which, once again, CM Punk should have won, because Brock's only there for the money. CM Punk's there for us. And CM Punk is the future of this company, as long as he chooses to be. I just don't get it. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, I just don't. Brock should have lost. CM Punk should have won. Segment number 9, we had Big E and AJ versus Caitlyn and Dolph Ziggler. Caitlyn and Dolph Ziggler come out on top. That's all that needs to be said on that. Segment number 10, Miz and Fandango. Fandango interrupted the Miz at the beginning of the show, and then he kept on interrupting the Miz during Maria Menounos' segment, and then he interrupted the Miz a third time. This time the Miz popped Fandango and left him. I don't know why Fandango has to stick his nose in places where it doesn't belong. I know Fandango can wrestle. If he chooses to wrestle, he can wrestle. He's one of those, the ROH guys and way back in the day guys. I know, anybody that comes out of that realm, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, and Fandango, guys like that can wrestle. But Fandango right now chooses not to wrestle. I don't know why. As well as Ricardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez comes out of that era too, where, they all worked in ROH together, not at the same time, but they all came out of ROH. Yeah, so basically Miz pops Fandango one in the mouth after interrupting him for the third time. And then, the screw job of the night. After Daniel Bryan basically walked all over John Cena. John Cena attempted to keep up. It was submission after submission. They slapped each other in the middle of the match to get more energy. Finally, after what seemed like 10 minutes, Daniel Bryan finally got a submission win over John Cena. I believe it was submission. It's either submission or pin. Anyway, Daniel Bryan wins the match. Actually, legitimately wins the match in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Triple H counts. We're all celebrating. It's all good. It's all well and good. We see the fireworks, go off, and Triple H is still in the ring, still in the ring, still in the ring. Raises Daniel Bryan's hand like this. Woohoo! And then all of a sudden he turns him, pedigrees him, and Randy Orton comes running down with another referee. Cashes in. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton's your new WWE champion. I don't get that any freaking more. Why does there have to be a Money in the Bank championship opportunity when all you're gonna do is wait for somebody, instead of facing a man-to-man at the top of their game? Why are you gonna let them work their asses off in the case of Daniel Bryan and then screw them? Why? I don't get it. Another glass ceiling dude who should not be anywhere near the company right now. Or ever. I don't get it. He'll go in the Hall of Fame. John Cena will go in the Hall of Fame. Guys like that will go in the Hall of Fame. There's no doubt about it in my mind. I don't know. I'm just pissed off. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know. All I know is tonight's Raw is going to be crap. Going to be absolute crap. I'm going to feel bad. I feel bad for Daniel Bryan as we speak. I feel bad for Christian as we speak. We may lose another veteran after tonight. May. But I guarantee you, if not tonight, very, very soon, Christian will announce his retirement due to this loss. I do not know when, I do not know how. But I guarantee you, he wanted one more match, he lost it. And as a result, the WWE won't want anything to do with Christian anymore. And therefore, Christian will have to resign. Not after a hard-fought match. I mean, of course, he had a good career in a hard-fought match, but at least he should have went on top like Edge did. But instead, we're gonna lose a permanent tag team that'll go down in history. And Christian will join Edge in the 2014 WWE Hall of Fame. I believe, have a gut feeling. But yeah, I believe in my whole in my heart that last night was a sad night for the Attitude Era-esque fans like myself. I just have a gut feeling. I have more to say, but I just can't get it off my chest right now because I'm so pissed. Let me know what you guys think. Tweet me at CAJunior1985 I'll leave my Twitter handle in the description of this video. Comment below in the comments section, or inbox me over here. Inbox me over here. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, tonight's Raw is going to be a sad Raw for me. Legitimately, you cannot justify to me at all someone who worked their asses off, and Daniel Bryan and two people who worked their asses off, and Daniel Bryan and Christian. You cannot justify the reason to me why they should have lost their matches. Christian should have had one more run. Okay, not a 434-day run. Of course not. But he should have at least had one more run, a month, 2 months, I don't know. At least something that told his fans, the Attitude Era fans, that he's going to go out on top. And as far as Daniel Bryan, he's the future of this company. Or so you claim. Triple H, Paul Levesque, whatever name you go under nowadays. King of Kings my ass. Oh. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. This is Coleman Junior 88. Tweet me or inbox me or comment. Thanks guys for watching. Be blessed. And I'll upload this as soon as possible. See ya.